What YouTube? It's jazzlovesmma here, and I'm going to be talking about the main events that just got announced today, and I'll be talking about 3 fights that just got announced because it's fun to talk about. I'll save that for the end of the video, just not to drag it on too long. Gamrot versus Salkilld just got announced today, and Umar versus Yadong got announced. I don't know if I talked about this earlier or a while ago, but this was what I imagined would have been booked. I think maybe when David Martinez got booked. I think I was mentioning this, but yeah, a couple other fun fights. This is just to talk about the matchmaking. That's kind of interesting, but we're gonna talk about the real big thing. Um, Gamrot versus Salkilld, man, great main event. I love it. I love everything about it. It's a sick fight. It's what should have been made. I love the matchmaking. I understand why it's in the Apex because this can't. I don't really think this could main event a fight night. It has like co-main fight night feels or feature fight. But why is it in the Apex? I feel like they could have saved this for like an Australia strong co-main feature fight. Pay-per-views could have been on like a feature fight of a Volk versus Evlov card. I feel like that could have been done. Um, Maybe they're trying to save Jack Dead, La Madalena. Maybe they're trying to just save Volk. I don't really know. But sick fight. Either way, I love it. As you can see in the bottom right, I low key think I'm gonna have to go Gamrot. And it's not because all the prospects are getting project when they fight up. No, I think I'm gonna pick Gamrot because he has a good 1-2. He can drop people, and if you're getting dropped, I get it. It was just a flash knockdown by Dariush, but if you're getting dropped by Dariush, that's such a bad luck. Not even when Connell's getting dropped. Obviously, Gamrot has pretty. He's kind of cheaty as well, but Salkilld doesn't really hit that hard. Um, and he's a good grappler, but I think Gamrot's a better wrestler. I think Gamrot's the better grappler. You know, Salkilld wasn't really getting his grappling off against Dariush, because they were both kind of just smudging against the fence. Then when Salkilld broke, bang bang, he found the shot. And I don't think he's going to do Gamrot like that. I don't think Gamrot's as cheaty as Dariush. He did get dropped by Hank Hooker, so that's a bad look. But like, I think Gamrot's a real good chance, especially 5 rounds. I can see it wearing on him, and I could even see Gamrot getting the finish late. But I don't really believe in the because Duncan lost, Klein lost, Torres lost, and I don't really count as a factor. I just think stylistically this is what would happen, and that's why I always thought it was a tricky matchup. Would he beat Dariush? I was like, oh, he should fight Gamrot. It's a good test. But now that I think about the matchup, I do think I would eventually pick Gamrot to win. But it's great matchmaking. Now I wonder what's going to happen to the rest of the. I should have come into this video a little bit more prepared. I wonder what's going to happen to the rest of the division. I don't. Maybe you give. Well, there's so many people just moving on, and we don't really know who they're fighting yet. I feel like if we get more lightweight fights booked, I think that's when we'll. I think that's when we'll find out how to really matchmake the rest of the division. Diego Lopez is posting about Oliver versus Arman. I don't know if he's referring to he's fighting one of those two guys or if he's referring to that's the fight that's going to be made. Arman versus Charles 2. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably Charles versus Diego Lopez for the BMF. That's what would make the most sense to me if like Diego is getting one of those fights. Or since he's also referring to it, so we'll see. But this isn't the only amazing main event. We got Umar versus Shang. As you see in the bottom right, Song can win, but he always loses against top 5 opponents, so he may just lose a decision. I would love to pick Song Yadong here. Love to pick Song Yadong. Because I do think he's a very tricky matchup. I just think stylistically he's very tricky. This would be Song's 3rd fight of the year. He's staying crazy active. Umar's trying to stay active as well. But 3rd fight of the year, insane activity. He hits hard. I think he hits harder than Batista, who was able to drop Umar. Um, Merab hits. I think Song hits harder than Merab, and Merab was cracking Umar. I think maybe Song has maybe the better gas. I don't know. I think the gas things are somewhat similar, but it's a great fight. I just think that Umar will. I don't know if he's as evasive as O'Malley though. Like, you see, this is what's making me want to pick Song, because I don't think he's as evasive on the feet as a O'Malley, but he is kind of. He has good kicks, but he doesn't have the most power. Because even like our Ronnie Barcelo, so that's something. But I don't know. I think I'd have to just pick Umar by decision because Song kind of fumbles these fights. But it's a great fight. Seeing people say, "Oh, Song should stop getting these big opportunities." No one else is there for Umar to fight, and I doubt O'Malley would have taken this fight, especially because of where it would be. He's not gonna fight him in Abu Dhabi. He's not gonna fight him in Shanghai. I think it's a perfect fight for Shanghai for Sun Yadong. It's the main event, so it begs to differ. Where is Wei Li? Is she just gonna stay inactive and fight winner of Dern Robertson? Is that what we're just gonna wait for? Because that's so whack. That's so whack, you know. Um, but it is what it is. I guess she's just waiting. Maybe she's the Comey, but it's like Whaley's a big enough name where she could over Umar. Yeah, there's not a big enough matchup for I think Whaley to be able to main event over this. But she's like a big enough name on her own. I don't know. But I'm just gonna assume she's waiting for winner of Dern because she's already not active. She's like super inactive. She fought twice, I think, in 2023, and that was the most active she had been. Or maybe she fought twice last year. Did you fight Tatiana Suarez, then fight Shevchenko at the end of the year? I think so. But she fought once in 2024, and that was it. Yeah, I think she did fight twice in 2025. But still, pretty bad inactivity from her. And yeah, great main event though. It's super competitive. I love it. I love these type of main events. I think it's what the UFC should be making more of. We've had some squash matches like Figgy versus Song. It was a decent main event because of the rankings, but the matchup wise, I don't think it was the best, but I do understand it. This one I love. Top five matchup. If Umar can beat Song more impressively than O'Malley, that would be telling. But if he gets like a really boring decision, or it's like somewhat like competitive, it probably will be competitive. But if it's like super competitive, like 48, 47, arguable robbery, and Umar isn't really having like the best performance, I could just see them giving this fight, they're giving the title shot to O'Malley after Marab fights Yan. But I guess it depends who wins, right? Because we're automatically just assuming Yan's gonna win. We're gonna get O'Malley versus Yan. I don't think anyone's interested in O'Malley versus Marab 3. So I guess those are two factors. That's one. How Umar looks in this fight and who wins against Yan who wins in Yan versus Marab. Because Trilogy with O'Malley doesn't really sell. I think the rematch with Umar sells more. And if Yan wins, either or really interesting matches, but I think the O'Malley rematch is something the UFC would look to push. So yeah. And some just last fights to talk about. Just weird matchmaking here. Why is Jones fighting Marco Maderos? He's like that's like such a step down. I think he could have. I think Jones should be fighting someone like just outside the rankings, like a Chris Duncan, a Rebevix, a Rebecca even, like someone like name value with I'll say the rankings. But it's a tricky fight. Mordel's is very technical. He's pretty good. But I do think that I said it here. I do think that Jones will be able to dog him and he'll wear on him eventually. And do some he'll be able to You're getting walked down by Chris Padilla. Mason Jones should be able to walk you down as well. Jalen Turner versus Cowboy Fernandez. This is a great matchup. I said it here. I got to respond on all these. Turner's fate is being postponed for now. Yeah. Should have been Dober, but I get it. This is great matchmaking. Two guys just outside the rankings. Win of this definitely gets like a top 15 fighter. Or a top 15 fight. So, great stuff. And then Neil Magny versus Brahim Maj. Did I ever play on this one too? Tricky fight for Magny. Dude, Brahim Maj looked so good against Soriano, but he looked so bad against Garimbo. And he has losses to like Core McGee and stuff. But then he has like really impressive against like I guess not Mickey Gall. Who did he beat? Oh yeah, I guess he did train Mickey Gall, right? But that's not impressive. I knew Magny should probably win this on our honestly. He should be able to like, get like a decision here at least. Because Brahim just can just let himself lose a decision. So yeah. Just some fights I wanted to talk about. Two major main events I just got announced for August. Oh, August 8th. Wow, I think August is getting a whole card. I don't think they're skipping a week on August. That's pretty cool. Because I checked and I saw that August 8th was missing. I thought they were going to skip all of August. Cool stuff. Cool beans. Yeah. That's it for today. I wasn't even planning on making this video. I had like 2 other videos planned. I was going to talk about some other stuff. But maybe I still record a video for you guys tomorrow. Maybe. Or maybe I save it for Sunday. Maybe I save another video. Maybe I save the tier list for next week. And I post another video on Saturday or Sunday. Whichever day I think fits into the timeline. Hopefully we get some more fights made by then so I don't really have to make the video. Because I don't want to make it then immediately after the fights get announced. It just ruins the point of the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are you guys' thoughts on these main events? Are you guys agreeing with my picks or not? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter. jazzlovesmma, as you can see down right there. Well, let me make it bigger. Boom. I'm almost at 800 followers. Let's go. And yeah. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.